Months after a deadly boating accident on the Snake River, two women who jumped in to help are honored for their heroism. I'm your Twin Falls neighborhood reporter Lori in Nettleton, revisiting the site of that emotional accident where one man drowned while another was pulled to safety.
Yeah, it would have been right about in the middle.
Madison Moorfield showed me where, on August 31st, many lives were changed forever when she witnessed a boating accident that sent two men into the Snake River.
There was nothing in their way. They weren't being dumb. They literally just hit a wake and went in.
Moorfield was kayaking when she watched Andrew Hauser and Landon Wade fall into the water.
So I paddled over as fast as I could, and while I'm paddling, it felt like 1,000 years. I watched the one that was fully unconscious being held up by his hair, with the boy that was starting to drown himself by trying to save the other kid.
As Moorfield reached the men, another kayaker, Brianna Farrell, also paddled over to help. They secured Hauser, who was still conscious, and Brianna dove into the water to try and reach Landon, who was sinking.
There was no thinking, there was just doing. There's somebody in the water, he needs help. I want to be that help. I'm right here. Let's get him out of the water.
That stretch of the Snake River is about 20 feet deep and dark and murky, making diving extremely difficult for anyone without equipment. They were ultimately unable to reach Landon.
I thought that I had him and he just kept slipping from me. And so watching him dive down, that was the hardest part. The fact that I couldn't reach him is what eats me up alive the most.
Now, more than 4 months later, the Twin Falls County Sheriff's Office recognized the women's efforts with the Distinguished Civilian Service Award.
To see two women on kayaks risk their lives and paddle out and do what they did is extraordinary.
Sergeant Ken Menzel was on Marine patrol that day. He said the women's information and assistance made it possible for crews to quickly recover Landon's body.
It's not common for people who see somebody in tragedy to stop and to risk their own life to help somebody that's needing it.
The ceremony comes on what would have been Landon's 20th birthday. His family was able to join by video from California.
But the fact that his parents showed up today was amazing. The fact that today is Landon's birthday, I felt like I got to share that day with him.
The Sheriff's Office offers regular boating safety classes. You can find that link to this story on our website, idahonews6.com. I'm your Twin Falls neighborhood reporter, Lori in Nettleton, Idaho News 6.